Can't drink a beer now because I have to go for a run just now.
You're not being forced to. You want to go for a run. Cheers in any case. I'm
Cheers.
having a beer so good it's good enough for the both of us.
Yeah.
Devil's Peak First Light.
You know what's setting in is that the Springboks may be world champions, but
No.
URC teams, not so much.
No, it raises a lot of questions.
Like, who won? Did anyone win?
No one won.
We all lost.
We all
Seriously.
lost. All for the South African team.
Sharks.
Other teams won, like Leinster won.
Oh, they won, yeah. And Connacht
Yeah.
in the Shark Tank.
Let's just try be
Positive.
more like pundits and less like fans and actually look at the scores.
Okay.
Fans who don't know the scores. And subscribe. Stop unsubscribing.
Are people still unsubscribing?
No, but it's like people are over rugby now for a bit.
I'm also a little bit over
Like
rugby.
people at work are like,
They're watching the
what
games.
what rugby's on now? I only watch rugby every 4 years. So like, no, there is a competition that South African teams play in.
Yes.
Maybe that's the approach of the actual teams. They're also like,
They're like, meh.
we won the World Cup. Who cares?
Yeah.
What cares? Who cares what happens now?
We're champions.
Yeah. Okay, so Ulster beat the Lions 24-17.
That was a close game.
That's
Closer than I
actually-
thought. And Ulster, they won their last game against Irish opposition. So,
Yeah.
but I think they're a little bit up and down because I thought the Bulls were a little bit poor against them, and we also pushed them close. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, all the last few scores were all by Ulster. Yes, and the last actual points were the last try was in the 46th minute, and then virtually nothing happened until the 67th minute, and then there was a penalty.
Yeah.
Um,
And that took it
the
completely.
Lions
out of the
only
way.
scored one penalty. Was their only points in the second half.
Mm.
So they did virtually nothing in the second half. But still, yeah, they
Decent.
kept
Decent.
themselves in the game.
Bonus point.
Yes,
loss, is
Zebre
it?
got a draw against Cardiff, 22-all. They're
Yes,
on a
see,
roll.
they're on the up.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. Beating the Sharks, the mighty Sharks,
Yeah.
and then drawing against the mighty Cardiff Blues.
Go Zebre. Let's support Zebre.
No.
Okay. Edinburgh Bulls 31-23.
That
in
was
Edinburgh.
disappointing. I mean, like the red card to Marcel and then a further yellow. I mean, that took it out of the game, but it was a red card, and that's stupid.
Yeah.
But I think,
Bad discipline costs. Can
yeah,
cost
I
you.
mean, we were winning the game until then.
Yeah. That would have been a statement for the Bulls to say that we are true title contenders to
Yeah.
beat sort of a mid-table team like Edinburgh. No
Yeah.
disrespect.
Oh,
to
I
Edinburgh.
think Edinburgh is playing well this
Yeah,
season.
they are. Yeah, the competition sort of
How's Duan van der Merwe?
it's coming into its own now. Yeah.
Yeah. How's
Yeah.
Duan van der Merwe's try? Did you see it? Oh, you were hiking. Sorry, you didn't see that.
Don't
So
put
the-
me on the spot. here,
Sorry.
yeah.
So I commented.
Yes,
and
I saw it.
I
Of
was
course
like,
I saw it.
Duan van der Merwe is super vingat. Like
Uh,
he completely unnecessarily did this. Like, you know, when you're in the corner and you have to
Slide on you.
your body needs to be like above the needs to be in the air over the sideline,
Yeah.
and then you put the ball. He did that, and he was no pressure on him. So Duan, hey dude,
yeah.
don't be a-
Did his brother come on?
don't be a duos, be like it. I think so. Yes.
You just said that.
Yeah.
Okay, Akker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so all in all, is all lost, or the red card obviously
No, but
didn't
we're
help.
still all over the place. We don't
Yeah.
look like a team that can win the difficult
Yeah.
games.
Concede too many points. It's like
Yeah.
helter-skelter rugby.
Exactly.
Mm.
It seems like we don't really have much structure,
Yeah.
and like our fly off and centre situation is not
Yes.
great.
It's been carrying on forever.
Yeah.
Then Kriel is at inside, and we don't know what to do with Cornell because we want him in the team, and then it's Gans, and then Simelani plays wing, and then he plays centre, and then Kriel goes back to fullback. I mean, just
all over the
decide
place.
on a combination.
Yeah.
And you've got the Sebastian de Klerk who can play wing and centre,
Yeah.
outside centre. So please just find a combination in the back line that works.
Yeah.
That's the best one. Fly half, even who's going to be the starting fly half
Don't know.
in the big crunch
And
games?
now we also the Van der Walt, who came from Edinburgh, played a lot of the game.
Yeah,
I don't know. He's fine, I guess. You know,
just okay.
it's fine. Yeah.
Slightly above average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, considering that prior to this whole thing, Andre Pollard was our fly off.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he can they can fix things for the next game. We'll look at the next game.
Yeah, we're playing Connacht anyway.
Oh yes, we're playing Connacht. Yeah, maybe we should go to the game.
I'm going to go to the game.
Sharks at home, 12-13 against Connacht.
That was So it was obvious what Connacht was doing. They were like kicking. They would like kick the ball deep to us, and then they would just come and put pressure. Why am I saying us? Not the Shark, but
South African team. Yeah.
And then they would just come and put pressure, and the Sharks, like they would just lost.
They're planless.
They lost the kicking game completely against. Like Connacht had them sorted. Like
they had a bit of flair until recently. There was a lot of flair with Fussy and stuff.
They can't get through. Like I don't like.
It's just 1-1 ball carriers crashing up.
Well, some of it was a little bit more
constructive.
Yeah, like well worked and stuff. But Connacht, their defense was just too good. Like it looks like they're being coached by Jacques Nienaber. Like really, they just smothered the Sharks, and then the Sharks scored 2 pretty good tries, but then they just couldn't hang on. They went like
one was like
ahead.
crazy little kicks and stuff, and you did like there had to be a knock on, but there wasn't.
Yeah, it was like they were 12-10 ahead, and then Kerwin Bosch, I think, had a shocker. He gave away a penalty for the Connacht to go ahead.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, the Sharks got a very easily kickable penalty, and he missed the kick for them, and the Sharks lost.
Terrible.
But they are down, so Connacht is good.
Yeah.
So
all the Irish teams.
Nervous about this Saturday for the Bulls.
That's it's very early in the season, but for momentum and everything, you can't lose a lot of games. Like Leinster normally go the whole season without losing a game. So you can't lose a lot of games if you want a home final.
We must win our home games at least.
Then you can't really lose a lot of your games.
Yeah.
Okay, then Dragons beat the Ospreys 25. Munster beat the Stormers 10-3.
I watched that game as well. So
good. Someone watched it.
You saw the score 10-3. It was super low scoring. At one stage there was like a torrential downpour.
Yes,
like
I assume it's wet.
It was horrendous.
Yeah.
And it's just Munster. Like I actually thought Munster was not that good.
Played the conditions better than the Stormers.
Yeah, but it was also just a gechommel. A gechommel is like just a loose thing where neither team seems to have the upper hand. I thought Stormers actually did well, like they stole some balls and they controlled the ball a little bit, but so did Munster. So neither team was that much better, but Munster had scored a try. I think it was just before the end of the first half, where the Stormers needed to defend that, and they broke through. It was like they were on the try line for a few phases, and then they
scored in the 39th minute. Yes, converted by Jack Crowley.
Yeah.
All right, Glasgow beat Benetton.
Crowley, sorry, I just want to say Crowley, yes, he got...
It's a real deal.
They hammered him.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yes, he got a lot of knocks. So they've obviously identified that guy because he is good.
He is very good.
Yeah.
Glasgow on a good roll. We're going to check the log now. 26-12 against Benetton.
Yeah.
And then Leinster 54-5. Getting some internationals back and back to good old Leinster. Yeah, I would say. Yeah. And so is the log with Leinster on top with 20 points.
I don't think we're in the top 6
the
even.
Bulls dropped down to 7th from 1st.
Yeah.
So it's Leinster, Glasgow, Ulster, Connacht. Okay.
Lots of Irish teams. And Glasgow. Glasgow is carrying on with the momentum from last season. Yeah. So, I don't know. I worry a little bit about youth coming through, like who's bursting onto the scene as the next Springbok fly half flankers in most positions. Yeah, what happened to Franco Smith's boy?
He should be brought into the system somewhere.
Because he kicks everything.
Yeah, maybe the Bulls should buy him.
I think we must buy him. But now we have 3 fly-offs. That's Huisson, Chris Smith.
Chris Smith's youngish, and the rest are like...
Yeah, is he that young? He played like Varsity Cup like 15 years ago. It's kind of like...
Okay, so he's not that young. We need a young prodigy at the Bulls, I think. Okay, and then next week, hopefully better. Stormers away at Cardiff, I'm just doing South African team fixtures. Lions at home against Zebra. They'll definitely want to win that one. Bulls Connacht. And the Sharks are at home against the Dragons. So if you're looking at that, it should be a better week for the South African teams.
Yep.
Stormers might have a tough one, but you'll expect the home teams to win.
Yeah.
Connacht's also, I think Connacht and away at Cardiff are going to be the toughest games.
Yeah. I think we can beat them. I thought Connacht didn't show much in terms of attack against the Sharks, but their defense is insane.
Yeah.
I think they're beatable, but we're going to have to kick all our kicks over.
Yeah.
It's hot and dry, and
it's going to be hot this weekend.
Yeah, so
very hot. Very hot at altitude. It's like 35, 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
Tough for anyone, but tougher for Connacht.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay, cool.
Cheers.
That's it. Cheers.